Hello and welcome, my beautiful Cancers. Here is your general mid-month finance and career forecast for July of the year 23. So let's get on with it right off the bat. I think we all want to know what's happening in the middle of the month, energy shifts, and how your finances are going to play out. First of all, you do have the leadership card, and this is telling me that some of you could be getting a different and new job description. You could be asked to be, you could be leveling up, you could be climbing one more rung on that ladder at your place of employment or even in your business. You could be given some more responsibility with the job and the career you're in now, or if you are contemplating moving on to a new position or a new place of employment. I think that you're going to find you'll be in charge of what you do and you're going to be respected for that. You have the ability to take that seat of power, to be your own boss, to be your own entrepreneur. And I've talked about this for a long time with my Cancers. There is something that you have, that golden egg in your pocket, that ace in your pocket that you carry with you that you may not be using in your present job. And that could be something else that you can make a side gig out of, a side business out of, a passive income out of. Whether you do something that's creative with your hands, whether you have a leadership in holistic healing, whether you're involved in a mentorship or counseling or coaching, there's something here they're telling me that you need to consider. Okay, you need something to fall back on. I see that, we have the hangman here, and that means you're sort of hanging in limbo. You're going to work every day. It's not really inspiring you and giving you that spark to make you feel like you really want to do this. So leadership, definitely. I see you taking up a stand here. Some of you may be going out on your own. You may stay where you are and do this on the side, okay, which might require overtime. Okay, so if you're thinking of this and you're thinking of building a side business on your own, you still need to have an income to cover your monthly responsibilities and expenses. So you could be, starting something on the side where you may be doing it in evenings or days off or weekends, but you're going to be in charge of that. How many hours you want to work, right? And starting to set something up. Spirit just showed me, my guides just stepped forward with a download. You're making a website. Some of you are going to be creating some sort of a website where you're able to convey what you can do to others, to market yourself. Now, coming in addition with this, you've got hold your vision. Okay, this is a fixed moon, all right? This is where you're between starting something new and where you are now, all right? But hold this vision. Don't give up, okay? If you may be thinking about how I can make additional money, how I can have some sort of job security. If you're employed somewhere, you may feel it's not where you want to be, you're not all that fulfilled, and you're thinking, well, I need to think about my future and always having that income coming in and doing something that I love to do. So hold the vision. Hold that vision of you wanting to be your own entrepreneur, you being your own leader, your own boss in that seat of power, okay? And making those moves to go towards it. Now, you've got the watch card, and that has to do with timing, right? It's time to profit. It's time. It's divine timing. Everything has to do with divine timing in our life. I truly believe that. We can set the wheels in motion, but and sometimes they don't happen when we want them to happen, right? And divine timing always comes in perfectly for us. So know that. But don't sit there and wait. Seize the moment. Carpe diem. Go after it, okay? You're in sort of a limbo situation here, as I had said, as we move through this reading with a hangman, and you feel that you're stuck in a waiting period right now. You're waiting for something to happen here in your life, whether it's your personal life or in your business or both, okay? But don't sit around too long. This will be temporary work where you are now. I think you're moving on to something else. Some of you may be getting another job elsewhere, or you may be opening your own business, okay? But you may feel as though, some of you may feel as though you need to make this move because maybe you're worried your own job and position you're in now is going to become redundant. And you feel the fear of being laid off. Okay, so in order to have security, you may be doing something here to fall back on, right? And we've all been in those positions at certain points in our life where we've had that insecure, that feeling. So hold the vision. stand your ground, keep moving forward, whether you're putting out resumes, whether you're applying for different jobs, whether you're thinking, I'm going to open something on the side for myself where I've got something to fall back on, where I'm always going to land on my feet. Okay? Now, coming in, we talked about this Hangman. And you've been feeling as though you're hanging in limbo for a while. Things haven't been moving too quick. You've been feeling as though you were trapped and confined, and things were limiting you, okay? You had this uncertainty about you, this lack of direction that might have been around you for a while. You need to let go, okay? You need to know that you have the opportunity here to find something here to help you move forward when it comes to money in your life. You may have made some sacrifices in the process to be where you are now. All right. You're waiting and you're feeling you're lacking direction. This is only a temporary situation. The Hangman is not a forever position. It's not written in stone. You're not tied down. The Hangman's sort of just hanging in limbo. It's time and space, right? Where you're between a rock and a hard spot, or you're between one job and another, or opening a business and working for somebody else, okay? So let's see what we have here with this. Let's see what we've got here, Spirit. When it comes to this Hangman, what does Cancer need to see, know, and expect here in addition to this message? Wow, I like it. So you've got the Star, planting your seeds here, thinking about something here. Light, you're going to see light at the end of the tunnel. Okay, whatever you've been dealing with here, you will see light at the end of the tunnel. But I think you're going to have to go out there and market yourself too. Okay, I always look at the Star card as dream big, go after your dreams, the sky's the limit. But I also see it that you, as a person, are a star yourself. And you need to go out there and market yourself. Okay, let people know what you're worthy of, and what the gifts that you have to offer in the place, in your work sector, in your career. Like I say, some of you could be putting out new resumes. You could be applying to new jobs. You could be working with job recruiters, or you could be thinking about making a website and opening your own business on the side. Okay, so keep doing that. Dream big. Don't give up. Hold that vision, Cancer. Okay, you have the ability to be your own boss, your own entrepreneur, your own leader here. Okay, it will require work on the side. You may find yourself getting busy here. Okay, trying to juggle your job that you have now, your brick and mortar job you have now, with this new thing on the side that you might be doing. But I think you're really going to like this secondary thing you're going to be doing. Now, coming in next, you have the Five of Pentacles. Now, this is, often feeling as though you have temporary disappointments in your life, or temporary financial hardship, or a negative change in the circumstances around you, feeling left out in the cold, or offended being on your own and having to face challenges by yourself. But this card never bothers me, even though it says poverty there, right? We have ways to get ourselves out of those situations, and here you are. Leadership, overtime, holding your vision, going after what you want. It's time for you to profit. Now, also the resources that are out there. Who are the powers that be you need to be in contact with? Who are the people you need to be having in your end of the ring? Go out there and talk to them. Who are they? Do you want to work somewhere else? Do you want to do a totally different type of job? Do you want to do a job on the side? Who do you know in business that you would want to be with? Okay? Who you'd want to partner up with? Or the mentors that you lean into, right? So this is leaning into the resources that are out there to resolve these challenges that you may be feeling now. Now, if it's a personal and emotional issue, then there's counselors. There's people out there. There's medical people out there who can get you on a program to set you straight again. If it's money, you've got lending and loaning institutions, banks, finance companies, what investment companies, whatever you are connected to, go there and sit down and have a discussion with that too. Okay. Now, there may be some sort of a promissory note being signed, and they're showing me there could be a little loan that you may be taking out, whether this is for a big ticket item you're wanting to buy, or whether you're needing sort of a bridge financing for something. Okay, that's what they're showing me for some of you. Now, let's see what we have here. Let's see what we have here in addition to this, Spirit. Oops. You got the Devil card. No big whoop. Okay. Devil card is all about making changes. It's about letting go of those chains. What's been holding you back? What's been stopping you from going after your goals that, you've been thinking about, but you haven't been initiating? So hold your vision. Go after those things that you want. Pull yourself out of this hangman state. The sky's the limit, my beautiful Cancers. You've got gifts. Use them to your best ability. Utilize that, okay? That's what's going to bring you in this time to profit card. So the devil says, there's things holding you back. It could be a mindset. You could be in a funk, a mental funk, where you're negative thinking right now. And for it to land on the 5 of Pentacles is quite imperative, right? The message here is let go of what's holding you back. Undo those chains. Do things that are for you. Do things that are healthy for you. Make those changes so that you can go forward here, right? I'm never afraid of the devil card because I always see it as getting the choices, making the choices to change those things that have been holding us back. Now, coming in next, lots of choices and decisions here. The 7 of Cups, and that is moving on. Pardon me, this is the 8 of Cups. I apologize for that. This is about you moving on, leaving a situation that, you haven't been happy with, walking away, letting go, okay? You could be contemplating wanting to travel and take a vacation or some sort of mini vacation just to catch your breath again, okay, to refocus, recharge, and move forward. This is the card of traveling, but it is also the card that says you're setting the wheels in motion to go towards something, and it's taking time. It's a card of balance. You're not there yet. Get your ducks in a row. This is always a card that doesn't show the cups in an equal sequence here. It's 3 and 5 when we would automatically think 4 and 4, right? Makes the 8. So you're going through some self-analysis. You're thinking about making changes in your life. You're holding that vision and going towards it, wanting to let go of the disappointments of the past. This is moving on. I think a lot of you are going to be doing something, either taking on a new job, working for someone else, or opening your own business. Let's see what we've got coming in with this. Let's see what we have here for the... And this is, be balanced, okay? Don't get up in your head, because you do have the fear card here, and we'll get to that in a minute. But stay focused. And they gave you 2, so I'm going to take it. And look what you got. The same card. You're definitely changing. You're moving on. And again, the 7 of Cups, making choices here, okay? So look at this. 8 of Cups. I had said 7, right? And I was wrong, and you get the 7 in the end. So what this is telling me is you definitely are moving on, okay? You're leaving behind some great disappointment, and you're moving in a new direction. It's taking time, but you're going to get there. And you're faced with making choices and decisions here. Don't allow yourself to bite off more than you can chew. Keep yourself in balance, and think about what's going to last you through long term. Okay, what's going to bring you to your greatest good when it comes to the finances in your life, your job, and your career. All right. Now, as I said, you have this fear card, and this is your final card here. And you've heard me say this a million times. Don't let fear lead you on the path, because fear never helped anything. The time for courage is here now. Fear is only useful if it teaches us something. And we must examine whether our fears are old or new, useful or unhelpful, because fear blocks our flow. If there's one thing that stops people from fulfilling their dreams or even getting things done that they want done, it's fear. Experiencing fear is built in. It's a chemical part of the way our brain works, right, to protect our emotions. Such emotions of fear can cause the production of whole raft of body chemicals that gives us a big chance of coping with situations that need our attention to survive. Okay, there is a healthy kind of fear, the kind that warns us to keep out of dangerous situations or stay clear of someone or something instinctively that makes us wary. However, it would be rare a person who does not have at least one fear that does not serve them, a fear that is unrealistic or untrue or perhaps based on an outmoded energy. Okay, so let go of it. Okay, let go of this fear. All right, move forward. They're telling me that you need to carry something metal, a stone or a metal or an aquamarine color in your pocket or your purse, okay, to help guide you through that, the energy that it portrays. But I do believe that You're going to be making changes here. I think you're going to be taking on something new here. You're looking towards change, moving on. I mean, you've got the moving on card twice here, and making those choices and decisions to do something here. And I'm thinking it could be something totally different from what you ever thought you would get involved in. However, you have gifts, my beautiful Cancer. Don't be afraid to demonstrate them. I wish you a great remainder to today and a beautiful, optimistic, profitable month for the rest of July. And always know I send you lots of love and many blessings. And I'll see you soon, Cancer.